I've been a filmmaker all my life. I used to make films when I was a kid. I worked as an editor and a cameraman professionally, but I never lost my love of stupid little films, having an idea and getting it executed quickly. My name's Martin Currie. I'm the prime motivator, though not the only person that works on the Cheap Thrills Zero Budget Film Festival. This is our 9th year.
What is the festival?
Cheap Thrills Zero Budget Film Festival is an annual event that's held in Pittsmore. I sort of set it up, but I had to do it with the help of other people, the help of other filmmakers. Originally, the remit was to help people that don't normally make films to make a film for the first time.
Has it changed over the years?
The festival was originally held in the derelict chapel in the graveyard, which is as appealing as it sounds. It was a very atmospheric place to show it, and once you lit it and filled it full of people, it was quite cosy. But there was only one toilet, and it didn't flush, and the door didn't lock. The fire escape arrangements were a little dodgy, so we ended up moving to Christchurch, our local parish church, which is lovely. It's got chairs that you can move around, it's got sofas, it's got a kitchen, it's got carpets, it's got a reliable electricity supply, and fire exits. Always good. So we got 1,500 films entered this year, and we slogged our way through them all and decided which ones we liked, made a long list, and then began the painful process of cutting that long list down to the 30 or 40 films that would eventually make it into the festival. All films have got to be child friendly, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're aimed at children. Well, they're just got to be tolerated by children. But all the films are short, so that if you don't like a film, another one will be along in 3 minutes. It'll be fine.
How did the event this year sort of start off on the night?
We were doing a fair amount of preparation the day before, so we were in pretty good shape. I did at one stage look around me and think that the room was a bit empty because the doors had been open at 7 o'clock, and at 7:15 the place was nowhere near full. And you have to resign yourself to this because people have often got better things to do than come to your film festival. So I carried on busying myself, getting everything ready, making sure everybody was happy, and everybody knew what was happening. And then I went to sit down when the show started, but I couldn't find a seat because the space had filled up really nicely.
What kind of special programming do you tend to put on during these shows?
We like to ring the changes during the film festival because you don't want to sort of sit there watching 3-minute films all the way through. You'll start phasing out after a while. So occasionally I put on a longer film, or maybe a film with a musical accompaniment. One of the films was projected on a 16mm projector by my postman Chris Wibbley. For the last few years now, he's brought one of his old projectors in and shown us a relatively short film, usually from the early part of the 20th century. This year he put a Charlie Chaplin film on, which had such appalling violence in it that I got a local punk group to come along and do the musical accompaniment to it. And that sort of breaks up the evening. People suddenly sit up and pay attention when there's live music being played. And there is something magical about live music and film, it just works really well. The festival is really, at its heart, all about the community. The audience are the most important people there because without them it's all a bit pointless. I always put a very long intermission in, a good half hour, maybe 35-40 minutes, so people can sit down and have a chat and have a slice of cake, and it's a chance for people to get together. And if I didn't put that intermission in, they'd all end up chatting during the films. So the whole people being in a room together and the whole people just getting a chance to dress up and be together is actually absolutely central to the festival. I love the Cheap Thrills Zero Budget Film Festival because I find it tremendously life affirming. People come to it, people enjoy it, people remember it, and people come to it year after year. And it's not that much of a chore for me to do these things because I get to watch a load of films, hundreds and hundreds of films. I get to communicate with people from other countries, some of whom remain in correspondence with me afterwards. And I get to show off for the night, which is always good. For me, it's better than Christmas. It's the thing I look forward to more than anything else, and I hope to be doing many more of them.